Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GB Gaming. This is actually episode 2 of Star Trek New Horizons, but we're actually restarting because I spoke to the devs and there's a few things I wanted to try out with the Romulans. So I don't usually restart Let's Plays, but I felt with everything that they've kind of asked me to showcase, I would actually do a restart. So it's episode 2, but it's from the beginning again, and I'm once again joined by Draconis and Zermi. So hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Draconis is playing the Klingons, and Zermi is playing Earth, United Earth, as it is at the start of New Horizons. And hopefully you're going to become part of the glorious Federation, right? You're going to federate everybody into you.
That is the attempt.
Not if I kill the bloody Bolians first.
You don't like them, do you?
Bloody Bolians. Right, anyway, without further ado, let's actually get into the game. I need you guys to ready up, of course. There we go. So, when we're loaded in, guys, I will turn the sound down a little bit of the game. So, because currently it's a bit loud. There we go. All a little bit down. Everyone's happy. So, Romulus is in uproar following the news of unidentified ships sighted in the void. There we go. So already, it's already kicking off in Romulus. So the Negridians are my vassals, so I'm just going to quickly select my research. So I think I'm going to start off with the Warp 5 engine. What a great thing to start off with. What else do we get? We've got Biolab 2 or Science Consoles. So I think at the start, better Biolabs may be a better choice. And Electroceramic Hull, that seems like a good choice. So we've got good research set up. How are you guys setting up for research already?
I'm good.
He's good. So we've got
some basic
Biolab
research.
there. Just having a look at my tiles here. I can build another Biolab here. So we'll get a Biolab there. And we've got, I think that's most of our guys. We've got someone who's unemployed here, begging for a job. So minerals are obviously really tight at the start of any game of Stellaris. So focusing on minerals is never a bad thing. And that seems to be wrong. What else do we have? We have Remus as well, which is quite an interesting situation. So currently, if they are... I want to put some of you guys over here. Now, how do I enslave the Remans? How is that possible, guys? Do you know, guys know?
Not sure.
You don't know.
I just wanna make you my slaves. Is that under Empire? So let's have a look.
It'd be on the species, I think.
Yeah.
Species is that? Let's have a look. Species. There's the species. Reman.
And then you can
Set their rights.
set the default rights.
Let's have a look at their rights. Citizenship. They will be slaves.
Set rights.
There we go. I'm happy about this. Okay, so I've already enslaved the Remans. You will all be my slaves. And we will resettle some of our proud Romulans. Our Romulan overseers, we'll call them. 2 Remus. To man the stations. I'll just take. I think we'll take. Let's take this guy and put him over here at Remus. I won't let me do that. unfortunately, because I need a planetary administration. I've got planetary administration there. Oh, maybe because Romulus itself doesn't have a planetary administration. If it's in my capital, or does it? It does. Interesting. Let's unpause it anyway. Let's get going. Influence is the issue here. Go away, Q.
Did we really have to start off like that?
So we've got a faction, we've got the peace and order movement. So I can't resettle yet, so we're going to have to wait till we get some more influence up and running. I'm going to start our clearance of our worlds. We also have a couple of Class M's in other locations. Some good possibilities for research as well that we need to kind of get up and running here. So, but let's get our let's actually get our science ship bombing around. Our home world's already been explored. There's an alien menace over Romy, so we can't go exploring that. So I suggest we have a look around. What else can we do? We've already explored this. So let's go explore Nimbus. Oh, forgot to hold shift down. Epsilon Pavonis. So I'm just going to do like a little spiral around our main territory. See if we can get our science ship en route. It's got quite a lot of steps there to get going on. Let's get a little bit more speed. I think as we have a research there, we could build an ecological preserve. I've got a new faction, Romulan Supremacy Vanguard. They sound like interesting chaps. And do some new research. We can build a Ministry of the Interior. So before we can continue expandables, we must look inwards and make sure our infrastructure is sound, not only at home, but on our colonies as well. So there we go. So the border control. Let's do that. Border control. I've got no targets yet, so we're just going to end the committee session for now. We can get the fusion missiles, so we're going to research that, and we're also going to research the physics lab too. So we're getting quite a lot of labs right at the start. Some energy we can build on this system over here. I'm just going to slow it down again so we can look at the rest of our worlds a little bit. So back to normal speeds. So Terex is an interesting system, quite a lot to build here. Quite a few tile blockers that we can't clear. Be nice because we can get a lab up if we clear that one there. So we will try and keep these going. So hopefully we'll get a few population going on there. just finished a society research, so we've got the next one now. We can do genetic modification. And planetary unification. We'll do planetary unification. Gives us edicts then. So how are you guys getting on? What's happening in the Federation at the moment, Zoe? Give me an update.
We're doing all right. I've got a bit of a better start this time, and I slowly but surely not pushing myself too hard this time. Last time I went too hard, too fast, and really overstretched myself.
Gave you a bit too much to look after.
Hmm. Also, there's a lot more planets, so hopefully won't have to fight ourselves so much.
You can take your time, as they say.
Hmm.
And it's about growing your population. I find if you take it a little bit slower, you can just spend some time growing your population a little bit. Which is quite nice. Our construction ship just finishing.
Long range scan of planet complete.
Our leader's gained a level. Just watching our resources slowly head up.
Station complete.
Research complete.
So let's just have a slowdown again because we've just finished our researches. We can build a Xeno Zoo. That's interesting.
Station complete.
We'll take Science Console, I think, for now. The Pergium power plant with a Pergium reactor. I don't know if we've seen any Pergium yet, so I'm not sure that's going to be that much help for us yet. So we'll go for Spaceport level 2 for now. Let's have a look back at Romulus at the moment. So we've got some labs we can start to upgrade. So we'll get those on the way. And Remus has a few upgrades as well. We need to get some more population transfers, so we're waiting for influence to head on up a little bit.
Research complete.
And we just finished our Physics Lab 2 research. We can get Plasma Disruptor 2s now, so we're going to get that. How's it going in the Klingon Empire, Draconis?
Just doing research.
Just piling on the research at the moment. We do have some inactive buildings at the moment, so we need some more people to colonise.
Anomaly found.
We found a large impact crater to research, so we're going to do that now.
Station complete.
No foreign powers yet to disrupt, so we let the Tau Shiar carry on. Finished our science console. We can now do Black Ops.
Long range scan of planet.
Sounds right up our alley. Mainly because we are the Tau Shiar obviously as well in this.
Station complete.
Anomaly found.
Station complete.
Research complete.
Evaluate them.
Spatial rift detected.
Research complete.
We finished all our research, so we're going to take optical. We'll take tactical console, followed by food consumption minus 10%. Special forces or bunkers. We'll take food consumption. Polarized hull plane and destroyers. We'll take destroyers actually.
Complete.
Don't build any yet. This early on.
Anomaly found.
I'm just going to slow things down a little bit before it gets ahead of me. We've got a lot of mining stations to build here. We found our first colonizable world as well, so that's quite good. Not sure we're in the need to colonize yet though.
Research complete.
Terex is looking pretty good as well. So, silent enemy. Again, the silent enemy has come. This time we're going to leave and warp away. This is my choice this time. The science vessel leaves orbit. Several light minutes away from Delvon Ib, ship sensors detect another surge in subspace activity on the opposite side of Delvon Ib. Arrived at the coordinates, the vessel is nowhere to be seen. However, the subspace disturbance has at its heart an exotic particle fountain, rapidly decaying in intensity. Captain Taïv Maris commits the science to the study of the particle fountain before it collapses. There you go. Just doing the research for forming a coalition. And our construction ship is boldly building stuff. While we're waiting on normal speed, we're going to have a look at the ship designer, see if we can get some good ship designs going for our patrol frigate. So currently, we can upgrade these to plasma 2s, light nuclear torpedoes, and what we can add is we've got crew quarters, auxiliary power bank, emergency bulkheads. So I think we'll do emergency bulkheads.
So you've discovered destroyers, and now you want me to tell
And
you
we can
how to
take
build them.
inertial dampeners.
Well, tough. Listen up. Head into your military starships.
So we can put a nuclear reactor there. And console wise, we haven't really got much in terms of consoles, but we do have our Warp 5 engines already, so we can actually add those. And we do have electrostatic plating, so we can save that.
A good ship design is like a work of art. Subtle, nuanced, and with eye.
Go away, Q. For now, anyway. And then in terms of our destroyer, we're going to give them plasma disruptor 2s as well. Emergency force fields. Nuclear reactor. And there we'll go for common crew bunks. No targets yet for me to disrupt. I think we'll go for, because these are combat ships, maybe we'll go for tactical consoles, and we'll also take Warp 5 engines and ceramic hulls again on our destroyers.
Research complete.
So nice little layout there. Finish our research. So resettlement costs minus 10%, that might come in handy since we're based on slaves. We'll do the power plant now because that just gets that out of the way for the time being. I still want to get some more Romulans moved over at some point.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Anomaly found.
I can't, because they're not done yet, I can't move them. Shame. We'll wait. Time is a virtue that you need to be patient for. So, my two allies who've been very quiet today.
Hello.
Hello. I'm starting to think I'm all alone in this game, I tell you.
Just building while you figure stuff out.
Just figuring stuff out. We're currently finding out what this beta menace is. Structure ship slowly building our mining stations up.
Special project complete. Research complete.
So we finished resettlement. A utility added attachments and monitored sensors. Yeah, secondary deflector dish. That's a good research, I think, to have. So navigation vector provides rudimentary protection from space debris. There we go. So this is our galactic core that we can see here. Somewhere out there is the Federation and the Klingons.
Research complete.
One of the closest ones is the Typhon Expanse. I'm near-ish there.
We
Yeah,
are doing
that's
low
quite a
profile
distance.
holes. There you go. Stealth holes. So our construction ship has finished some more mining stations. gained. So we've got our first edict, so I'm just going to stop here because I'm always a bit confused
Anomaly found.
about these. So, oh, let's just pause this for a second. So, we've got expansion, domination, prosperity, harmony, discovery, and diplomacy. This was added in with Utopia. So, I like to think that there is a few things that might help us here. So, what do you guys think? I'll ask my two compatriots who played a lot more Star Story. What do you guys think is the best one for someone like the Romulans to start off with to expand their worlds? Is it expansion itself?
So supremacy, I would suggest.
Supremacy. Okay, right of conquest.
The initial, when you adopt the supremacy, you already get a border range of 15% increase. That's just by adopting it.
Well, I can't adopt supremacy.
You can't adopt it yet.
No, the only ones I can adopt are the top four.
Oh, okay. In that case, probably expansion.
Expansion. We're adopting expansion. It may just because we can access these already, but we may need to get some more influence points first. So we'll see.
Station complete.
So our construction ship has finished what it was up to. And we're still building our
Research complete.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
So we just had a parallel universe event there.
Station complete.
So our first colony ship is ready. So we're going to take Devlin. It's our first new world.
Station complete.
Anomaly found.
So we still need to get some Romulans to move over to the labs. So that's our other trick that we need to kind of get done. Have we got a spare one? No spare Romulans yet. They like livestock. Well, there's one here. We can resettle him. We will move you to Remus.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
The attempt Chairman Vaderi's life did not take long to manifest itself. Shortly after landing at her private residence on the edge of the forest,
Research
Altrazir Vaderi and her personal guard come under fire from a team of cloaked special forces operatives.
Research complete.
There we go. The Empire apparently is divided. Romulus is suffering from a little bit of unrest. no targets yet, so I still can't use this. We need to explore a little bit more.
Affirmative.
And we found some space pirates as well. So we've got quite a bit going on. I'm just going to slow it down again before it gets out of my ability to deal with. Slaves rally on Remus, that's not good. So I've got unrest on Remus. So how do we put down unrest on a planet, guys? Any tips?
In the faction thing, the only thing on a planet to say no,
Right.
but you can manage the factions.
It's not the faction. It's the fact that the Remans are just being. They don't like being slaves.
Ah.
But it's tough because they're going to stay slaves, so we're just going to have to live with that for the minute. Oh, an enemy fleet.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
So we're going to have to start getting our fleet sorted.
Starbase is under attack.
Yeah, we have pirates attacking our stations. This is no good. Let's retrofit our ships as well.
Research station lost.
So we'll wait for our upgrades to finish, then we're going to have to go deal with these pirates, I think.
Research complete. Research complete. Anomaly found. Ships upgraded.
Right, our fleet, which is looking pretty tasty, isn't in a bad position now to deal with some pesky people that have been bothering us. So we will go over and deal with that. We're just going to build a couple of destroyers, just to give us a little bit more fleet power. So we've got one, I think, so far. That's really jumped up. I don't think we can afford a second one, actually, so because it's going to put us a little bit over our capacity to handle. So let's just take our one with its destroyer. Let's go deal with the problems at Nimbus. And so far, I feel we've had a much better start to the game. Hopefully you guys agree.
Yeah, Gemleth is doing a lot better.
Yeah. Doing fine.
So we're maxed out on food. So our population should be growing pretty extensively at the moment.
Hostile fleet detected.
It looks like the hostile fleet may be attempting to attack Romulus itself. So we'll see how that pans out, because we're going to have to deal with that. So a hostile fleet has arrived. Well, we get another new faction. And they ran away again, because they would. In pursuit we go. I'm going to recruit an admiral. Fire rate.
Affirmative.
And here comes our battle. And the war is going. One ship down. And phasers are hitting out. 3 enemy more ships to go. victory has been greatly received. So how's Devlin Prime doing? Devlin Prime's not doing too bad. Get some more research to do. So we can unblock jungle tiles. I'll build an industrial lab here. I'm trying to get more. I think we need more Romulans. Always the Remans are very unhappy. We're just gonna have to deal with it.
Research complete.
Station complete.
So all in all, we're not doing too bad. We've had a really good world in Zeta Virginis. But we can look to get sorted. Another construction ship up and possibly another science ship up. So we'll just do a construction ship for now. I'm going to develop some main reactor cores. I've got a bit of unemployment somewhere. Let's have a look. That's because you are unemployed because you destroyed everything, you silly slaves. Maybe if you hadn't destroyed it, you wouldn't be unemployed. Bad Remans.
Station complete. Station complete. Station complete. Station complete.
Just going to get our space stations all upgraded as well.
Anomaly found.
And our second construction ship can now start heading out and building more stations.
Station complete. Station complete. Station complete. Spatial drift detected.
Hostile fleet.
We've just found the Flaxians. We do have some pirates, it seems.
Mining station lost.
And we have to find those and deal with those pirates. They're becoming very annoying, shall we say. Found some more aliens, so we're going to slow it down again a little bit here, guys, because we're getting quite a lot happening at once. Let's have a look at what's happening at Alta Kurais. There is a bad pirate fleet attacking my mineral station here. So we know that we've got quite a few pirate fleets around. We seem to have some rebels out there somewhere. Let's see if we can get to exploring some of these other systems.
Hostile fleet detected.
Quite annoying enemy pirates. And I'll start losing energy credits as well, so we do need to deal with that problem.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And here goes the battle. Quite a difficult place to take this one.
Station
Plasma torpedoes. I think we'll have plasma torpedoes. We seem to be winning this fight against the pirate fleet though, which is good.
spatial drift detected.
Well, we've got a little bit of energy loss, but we're going to deal with that. We do have some unemployment on this world here as well.
Colonization.
But I think we're off to where we want to be at the start of this now. So we've got the Romulans where we want them to be. And if we integrate the Garidians, we'll soon have a pretty good, I think, setup. What we might do is just get a few more destroyers into our fleet and we can then go take out some of these other areas that we need to clear. But for that we're going to require more money, which we just don't have at the moment. We've just met the Bolians. Yay! Bolians.
Station complete.
Got a new trait for one of our guys. So how things going in the Federation, guys?
Research complete.
Looks like we're going to form it soon.
That sounds like an excellent thing.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, I think it is.
Station
I just have
complete.
the Benzites to say hello to and be my friends, and I think the Federation will be formed soon.
And then you want to help me destroy the Bolians, yes?
I haven't found them yet, so I can't comment.
You know you want to.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Right, so our science vessels. I just might get it to go do this actually. Let's research that one. So the Royal construction ships are working pretty hard.
Seems like the Slibon don't like me.
Or can you blame them? You are just horrible Klingons after all.
Station complete. Station complete.
So Garidia has now been integrated into the Romulan Star Empire, which is excellent news.
Colonization was successful.
A few more systems to explore. We seem to have got an extra science ship now for integrating the Garidians.
Research complete.
I need a new scientist though, so let's get a new scientist.
Station complete.
Hostile fleet detected.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
So we found a hostile fleet again. Let's have a look. Where have we got this hostile fleet? Again, still have pirate issues that we're trying to deal with here. God damn pirates.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I found Draconis.
He's found the Klingons.
Oh,
This is most
nice and snug
unfortunate.
next to the Vulcans.
Did you expect him to be anywhere else, to be fair?
Oh, the Vulcans don't like me.
That's because you're Klingons.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
So, big problems with people blowing up our energy credit production facilities at the moment. So we will have to do something about that in a little while. We need to do some good old reset, I think.
Spatial rift detected. Colonization was successful.
Too many colonised systems, so we're going to have to create a sector. Most unfortunate. Let's create a sector here for the minute.
Station complete.
Research complete.
We're now back in the red, so to speak.
Station complete.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Spatial rift detected.
We've met a few more menaces out in the galaxy already.
Anomaly found.
I think it's time to again move our fleets. At Garrod, let's join these two fleets together. So they become one fleet. I think it's time to go clear an alien menace from Romy. But that will have to wait, unfortunately, for the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you've enjoyed this restart. If you've got any tips for me, leave it in the comment section and we'll go from there. But I want to thank Zermi and Draconis once again, although they've been very, very, very quiet. I think it's because it's late. But still nothing.
Is a little.
Still nothing from them.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
I'm here.
He's there. But Draconis just fallen asleep at his desk.
Oh, sorry.
But we'll cope with a little bit more conversation, and we'll continue this in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. We'll see you soon. Good night.